Welcome to day 9 of 30 bad poems in 30 days. Here's today's poem. It's gray outside, but I don't care. There's still a big wide world out there. So take a step or two or three and see how much more you can be. Now, this poem is interesting because I had half of it written before I actually sat down and picked up the pen. It was just echoing through my head. It's also interesting because, as you may remember, I was avoiding going anywhere near rhyme because I thought I would overthink it. But now it's just started to kind of pop in there, here and there. So you never know what will happen when you start consistently doing something, especially doing something badly, because it frees up all those parts of your brain. Your inner critic loses a lot of its voice. It may not be completely gone. I don't think it's ever completely gone, but it kind of starts to shut up when what's the goal here? It's not to write the next Nobel Prize winning poem, right? So what job does it have to do? It doesn't have much of one. Now, also interesting is that Mother Nature has continued to try to make a liar out of me about today's weather. But the other thing that I want to make sure that I mention is I'm not sure how I feel about that last line. See how much more you can be. I'm always reluctant to go with thoughts like that because they kind of imply that you're not enough already, and I don't like that. I don't think that's true. I think every single one of us is already enough. It's just a question of whether or not we realize it, and that doesn't mean that we can't learn more and do more, but I also don't think that we should be running around with that super predatory capitalist mindset that says you aren't enough until you are practically killing yourself for something. That doesn't strike me as especially productive. Don't know about you. So I take that last line with a grain of salt. But, part of what we're doing here is to find out what's already inside of us. And I think that's really what's important in this process. So that line, maybe I want to revise that line if I want to do anything else with this poem. Maybe I just want to let this poem go. I don't know yet. But there are choices. I tend to write down what pops into my head more or less as it pops in this case, kind of holding it in there for a couple of minutes and then writing the second part as I sat there with the pen. So it's minimal pressure. There's not a high expectation. And I hope that that's the way you're approaching this if you're doing it, because that's the whole spirit of this project. So anyway, I'm Nancy. My mission is to help you get out of your own way so you can get unstuck and create the things you really want to bring into the world and hopefully share them with the rest of us, because I think we would all love to see them. And I hope that you will like and follow for more.